Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Luigi's Mansion. Alright, so in the last episode, we went up to the roof and we cleaned out all the ghosts up there. That was probably the most boring episode in this entire LP, to be honest, but I mean, it was pretty interesting being able to go up to the roof. There's nothing really to do up there, though. I don't really think it's something that they necessarily needed to include in the game, but, oh well, it doesn't matter. In this episode, though, we are not going to be progressing with the place that we're supposed to go. You can see that there's a door with a key above it up here. That key we get from the roof. Instead, we are going to be going off of the, whatchamacallit, beaten path, I think. I think maybe that applies to more linear games, although I suppose this game is pretty linear. But basically there's some optional stuff we can do, which is going to take 3 episodes to do. I thought there was a crack in one of the buttons on my controller. It's just dirt. Yeah, my GameCube controller is really old. It's got all dust in it. And anyway, so on with what's actually important, the episode itself. First thing, this is going to be the last episode that I do on my backup file. This is as far as I got on that recording, where the commentary that I made for it didn't go right. There is going to be a lot of money in this episode, so I do recommend, if you're playing alongside this LP, I do recommend you watch that to see where it all is in this room that we're going to do today. I mean, unlike other episodes, like, well, unlike the roof, where there simply wasn't any money up there, and there's really no point watching that. But no, if you are playing alongside, I really recommend that you, I'm gonna have to get in a minute, but I really recommend that you watch the bonus episode for this, because that will show you where all the money is. Yeah, for some reason my throat gets really dry whenever I'm recording. Anyway, I can't remember what I've already said and what I still need to say. Alright, whatever. In this episode we're going to be doing a secret room, and of course the secret room is this one right here. As you can sort of see, this door has got something over it. If I go into first person, that's not the right button. You can see that someone's blocked it off with these wooden planks, I suppose. Planks, panels, whatever. This is a secret that just about everyone I know who's played this game, including myself, and also several people who've made LPs that I've watched, every single person I know of who has played this game has discovered this secret and then either forgotten about it entirely or forgotten how to get in there, and then rediscovered it later on. I'm not sure why that is so universal, it just seems to be. But yeah, back when I'd forgotten about it, which was when I was a kid, when I was like first playing this game, it took me a while to figure it out, how to get in there. And then I did, and then I forgot, and after I forgot, I was trying to work out what to do here, and I was tapping it, and I even tried setting fire to it to see if I could burn it down. Nothing works, you can't get past these planks at all. But if you go to the map, which that's the wrong button, if you go to the map, you can see that there is a room here. There's no doors into it. The door that's blocked off doesn't seem to exist, but there is a room here, which implies that you can go in there. And you can. The way to do it is you've got to go up to the roof, which I'm gonna cut until I get up there. Okay, so now that we're up here, if you remember from the previous episode, in order to get the chest with the key in it, we had to come up here. And here's the chest. We're on the chimney of the mansion right now, but if you remember from the title screen of the game, and also from cutscenes where we've seen the mansion, or at least I think it's in cutscenes, we can see that actually the roof of the mansion has three sort of things on it. There's the chimney here, and then there's this bit in the middle which sticks up, and there's also something over here as well. This is a second chimney, and this one isn't blocked off, so you can also climb up here, and we can actually drop down here. And now we are in the sealed room, which is basically the same as the hidden room from the first floor, only it's much bigger. There is a lot of money in here, as you might imagine, it being a sealed room, which is why I recommend you watch the what's the episode, the one that I did on the original recording. There will of course be a link to it in the description so that you can find it easily. Because there's not only money that's in the chest here, there's also golden mice and stuff, and there's a speedy spirit in here. That guy's actually the last speedy spirit in the entire game, so we don't have to worry about them anymore at all. Oh, this is interesting. This is the glitch that happened earlier when I was playing the game, where the speedy spirit basically doesn't go away. He's stuck in the room. Normally they will vanish after a set period of time, but this glitch happened where it's not doing that, it just stays. Oh, it got stuck for a second. Yeah, it kind of moves to the opposite side of the room where you are. Let's see if I can actually catch it. I can get it stuck on something again. Oh well, it's not important. Anyway, all the chests in here have got ghosts in them. Not ghosts, they've got money in them. The only chest that has ghosts in it is this one here. And that spawns loads of them all at once. I can still see that speedy spirit trying to get away. That's hilarious. I wasn't recording when that glitch first happened, so yeah, I couldn't show it off, but oh, I just stunned it. It's gone now. Oh shit, there's money. Yeah, I don't care about that. As for the speedy spirit in the room, normally it won't spawn at all if you're pointing the torch at the ceiling. So I can run around here for ages, and oh, maybe it will spawn. Maybe I was completely wrong about that. Oh well. Yeah, that was pretty interesting, that glitch with the speedy spirit. I don't know if that's something that you can replicate, or if that's something that's unique to my console, because I've had quite a few glitches with NPCs in various games. I think I was a bit far away from the microphone then. I've had quite a few glitches with NPCs in various games. Like for example, in Pikmin there are a few enemies that aren't in places where they're supposed to be. But that isn't important. So it might be something that's unique to my particular broken console or whatever. I don't really know what causes it. I was under the impression that glitches were mainly errors in the programming on the disk, but I've seen glitches on my system that I've never seen anyone have before at all. But But yeah, we get that key, and that leads us into here, and obviously that door there is also unlocked, so we've got 2 rooms here that we can go into. These are both optional rooms. You don't have to do these at all, which means that this room, the sealed room, is also optional. It's really just if you want to get a lot of money, you do this, and I skipped it because I don't care, because it's my backup file. But yeah, in the next episode we are going to be doing this, and that's going to be on my actual file instead of on my backup file, because as I said, this is as far as I got in that recording, so I don't need to be on my backup file anymore. So this is also the end of all that crap where I'm posting 2 videos per episode, which is awfully silly, but I kind of have to. Oh, I just hit and punched my microphone. But yeah, also, if you go over here, you'll notice that the door here, you can see it better if I stand further back. The door here is also blocked off, the same as it was on the other side. So you can't get through here at all, and you might be wondering, well, how do I get out? And I've known people who have gone around this room and they've collected loads of treasure, they've gotten the speedy spirit and everything, and they can't figure out how to get out of this room once they're finished. And they usually just end up quitting, and they lose everything that they've got in this game. Actually, what you're supposed to do, and this is a mechanic that I haven't shown yet on purpose, we could have done this before. If you take this off of here, there's a mirror. Now, if I go into first person, if you scan any mirror in the room, in the entire game, anywhere in the mansion, you'll find mirrors all over the place. You scan them, and it does this. It immediately teleports you back to this first room. It's really bizarre, but it does. So yeah, that's how you're supposed to get out of the room, and you can do this as a shortcut anywhere where there's mirrors in the game, so that can be helpful if you're like ages away from one location and you need to get back to somewhere that's close to here, like in Neville's room or something like that. What is very interesting you can do is, if I take this off of here, if I stand roughly in the center here and scan the mirror from here, I can end up in the same place and just scan this mirror over and over again and teleport to nowhere, to the same place I was before, just an infinite number of times. There's no particular reason to do this, it's weird. Anyway, that's really it for this episode. That looks really weird that that's off there. I'm so used to it being covered up, and now it doesn't look right. Anyway, in the next episode we are going to be doing that optional room that we just unlocked, and in the episode after that we are going to be doing the other optional room that we can do, and after that we will basically be getting on with the game as we're supposed to. There are no more speedy spirits anywhere in the game that we don't have to worry about those either. I don't think there are any other golden mice either. I think we've got all of those now. Of course there's still a lot of treasure around the place, so that's all important, but I think we have all of the speedy spirits and golden mice. I know for a fact we've got all the spirits. I'm not sure about the mice. Yeah, off the top of my head. But if we come to a room that's got a golden mouse in it, I'll recognize it immediately and get it. But yeah, that's the end of this episode, so I will see you next time.